Level 1. The casual civilian. The casual civilian is the most common rap fan alive. And I mean most, like 70% of people watching this fall into this category. These are the listeners who let the algorithm control their entire taste. Whatever's trending becomes their new obsession, even if they can't name the artist. Their playlists come from TikTok, gym speakers, and that one party they barely remember. White Air Forces, basic hoodie, no musical opinions. Ask them who they listen to, and they'll panic before saying Drake, Travis Scott, and that guy who made that TikTok song.
I've been moving, trying to start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me.
Nobody hates them, but nobody remembers them either. They're background NPCs in hip-hop. But if casual civilians are harmless, the next group is emotionally dangerous. The Sad Syndicate. Level 2, the Sad Syndicate. The Sad Syndicate lives in a permanent emotional apocalypse. These are the fans who treat heartbreak like a lifestyle. If the beat isn't drowning in reverb and the lyrics aren't begging for help, they're not pressing play. Juice WRLD, X, Trippie Redd, Lil Peep. This is their Mount Rushmore of emotional collapse.
5 or 6 pills in my right hand.
You can identify them instantly. Hood up, never smiles, staring out the bus window, pretending it's raining even when it's sunny. They act like every minor inconvenience is destiny proving a point. Their favorite hobby? Posting a sad lyric on Instagram with no context, leaving everyone else confused and slightly concerned. And they're invested, too invested. I knew a girl who once cried for an artist she had never even met because his energy felt unstable. She had the choker, the mismatched bracelets, the iJournal at 3 a.m. vibe, the full expansion pack. The wild part, when their favorite artist drops a depressing snippet, they celebrate it like a national holiday. They want the pain. They need the pain. Happiness would actually ruin their playlist rotation. But if the Sad Syndicate is emotionally fragile, the next group overcorrects hard. Meet the wannabe hustler. Level 3, the wannabe hustler. The wannabe hustler is the guy who thinks he's 2 bad decisions away from being a crime boss. Every day he wakes up ready to grind, even though his grind is usually reselling stolen vapes, flipping fake designer, or pitching some pyramid scheme he swears is passive income. His playlist, pure adrenaline. Youngboy, Future, 21 Savage, Chief Keef. Basically anyone who sounds like they never smile and always have a reason to run. This music convinces him he's living a dangerous life, even though the closest he's come to the streets is getting chased by security at Walmart.
Everyday hustle like William.
You can always tell when he's in hustler mode. He'll speak in half whispers like he's plotting something illegal, constantly checking over his shoulder, even though nobody is following him except overdue bills. He's the type to say, "I've got business to handle," and then spends the next 3 hours driving around with no cause. I once met a guy who claimed he was moving product. Turned out the product was energy drinks he stole from his part-time job. Full confidence, zero self-awareness. Wannabe hustlers live for loud trap music because it lets them pretend their life is intense. They need the trap soundtrack to feel worthy and remind them to keep going no matter what. But if wannabe hustlers chase fake danger, the next group chases fake cultural influence. Welcome to the Trend Chaser. Level 4, the Trend Chaser. The Trend Chaser is the fan who treats music like a status symbol. Every song they play is a trophy from some underground rabbit hole they swear only real ones know about. If an artist drops a distorted demo recorded on a microwave, trend chasers will call it genre bending. Their outfits are pure hype beast survival gear. Balenciaga bricks on their feet, jackets covered in straps that serve no function, and trousers so wide they could shelter a family of 4 during a storm. They'll drop half their monthly income to look like an extra from a dystopian fashion show and walk around proudly like it's cultural activism. Their playlists are even more unstable. 1 minute it's underground trap, next minute it's glitchy hyperpop, then suddenly it's some breathy aesthetic rap that sounds like someone mumbling into a fan. Trend chasers never actually explain why they like a song. They just tilt their head, squint, and call it forward thinking. And the funniest part? The moment an artist gets too many listeners, they abandon them instantly. Trend chasers don't chase quality. They chase exclusivity. But if trend chasers are addicted to what's new, the next group is permanently stuck in what used to be. Welcome to the boom-bap time traveler. Level 5, the boom-bap time traveler. This is the guy who spiritually lives in the 90s and is a certified uncle, even if he was born in 2007. To him, rap peaked the moment a dusty snare hit a vinyl crackle. Everything after that? Garbage. Melody? Soft. Auto-tune? Criminal. Play him anything modern and he'll squint like you just insulted his ancestors. He dresses like he's about to freestyle at a bus stop. Baggy jeans, Timbs in July, a fitted cap with aggressive confidence. And he always has that one backpack that definitely contains nothing but nostalgia and a half-written verse about real hip-hop.
Block getting niggas knocked, so hold your stats till the coke price drop. I noticed
the boom-bap time traveler acts like lyrical rappers are an endangered species only he cares about. He'll say stuff like, kids today don't understand authenticity, while ignoring the fact he hasn't discovered a new artist since the Obama administration. His heroes? Nas, Wu-Tang, Big L, Mos Def, the Holy Scriptures. Play him something modern and he'll instantly complain, bro, this ain't rap. This is TikTok noise. Meanwhile, his entire understanding of rap history comes from YouTube documentaries he watched at 3 a.m. You can't argue with him either. He treats every debate like a secret hip-hop exam. Fail one question and you're musically illiterate for life. And while the boom-bap time traveler is busy protecting the past, the next group is too busy overthinking the present. Say hello to the cubicle critic. Level 6, the cubicle critic. The cubicle critic is hip-hop's biggest hater disguised as a fan. This is the guy who listens to rap, the same way he reviews printer ink at his 9 to 5. He treats every song like a work performance review. Flow inconsistent, lyrics unprofessional, delivery needs improvement. Brother, it's not your shift to evaluate. They love fast, angry rappers. The type who rap like they're fighting invisible demons. NF, Hobson, Logic, Tom McDonald. Basically artists built for people who hate fun. Their entire playlist sounds like motivational speeches mixed with tax season stress.
Like an addict with a semi-automatic who done had it and he ready for anybody to buck back. Hold on, catch a vibe. Ain't
And the demographic? A zoo. Middle-aged office workers. Gym dads with pre-workout addictions. Teenagers who discovered Eminem once and never moved on. Plus a sprinkle of guys who treat Reddit like holy scripture. The cubicle critic doesn't actually like rap culture. He just needs somewhere to dump his unresolved anger. Instead of listening to country, metal, or whatever they actually enjoy, they invade hip-hop like missionaries trying to fix it. They'll say stuff like, rap used to be positive, then post a 12-paragraph rant about cancel culture. And their favorite activity? Arguing online. They'll write essays explaining why an artist is overrated, even though they haven't enjoyed a song since 2014. But while the cubicle critic tries to correct rap, the next group thinks they're above rap entirely. Meet the anti-mainstream. Level 7, the anti-mainstream. The anti-mainstream fan is convinced they're the final boss of music taste. They don't listen to artists. They study sonic landscapes. If a song has structure, rhythm, or anything resembling a melody, they call it too commercial. Their ideal track is basically glitchy chaos that has levels you need to dissect to fully understand. And their idols: MF Doom, JPEG Mafia, Danny Brown, Earl Sweatshirt, and at least 3 artists you've never heard of because they release music twice a year under different aliases. The anti-mainstream fan loves sounding mysterious. They'll say things like, yeah, this track explores the tension between identity and fragmentation, even though it sounds like frying pans falling downstairs.
Either on or off the drugs, my energy is Tony Potter in his nose.
Fashion-wise, they're a cryptic puzzle. Doc Martens in summer, tiny glasses with no purpose, thrifted outfits that look like a tax write-off, and an attitude that constantly screams, you won't get it. They specialize in playing the most socially unacceptable music possible when someone hands them the aux, just to watch the room collapse in confusion. Their biggest fear is being seen as basic. Drake could drop the greatest song in human history, and they'd still say mid. Not because it's mid, but because too many normal people like it. The anti-mainstream fan lives to reject the mainstream, even when the mainstream is objectively fire. They're hip-hop's designated weirdos, and honestly, every genre needs them, even if nobody understands a single playlist they've ever made. And that's all 7 types, from the casual civilian to the anti-mainstream. Where do you fit in? Drop a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching till the end. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe to help the channel grow so I can keep bringing you more videos. Peace out.